Hi, it's me, Matthew Street. Welcome to my channel. Oh, let's turn it down, folks. I'm sorry, but you know, when I get in a real fun, happy pop rock, power pop mood, I just gotta hear the sound of the Holly Ridge Strings. Remember those old Capitol albums? Oh, I remember those albums, but they just put me in such a good mood. And I'm in a great mood right now, folks, because I received this in the mail. Yes, I did. It's not out till September 13th, but Matthew Street has it. And Matthew Street has been listening all day to this. Folks, I have been waiting in anticipation. Wow. The Flashcubes, Pop Treasures on Big Steer Records. Big Steer, great power pop label run by Christina Bolbanko and Rex Broom. Hope I pronounced that right, Rex and Christina. But they're great, fabulous people. And folks, this is the sequel to Pop Masters. Pop Masters was by the Flashcubes last year, approximately 12 or so tracks on it. Well, this one by the Flashcubes, Pop Treasures, is 24 hook-filled, harmony-stuffed, rock and roll fueled gems. Folks, this is absolutely fabulous. Now, it sounds fresh, it sounds cohesive, and you wouldn't think it would because it's covering, the era it covers on these pop classics goes from the 1960s up to approximately 2009 or 2010 with the most recent song covered on Pop Treasures. Folks, it's absolutely stunning. Now, the Flashcubes. The Flashcubes are two members of the Flashcubes. You got Tommy Allen on drums, percussion, and background vocals. You also have Gary Frenay on bass, lead vocals, and some acoustic guitar. Those are the two primary members. But the third member of the Flashcubes is Randy Klawan from the old great power pop band Cyrus Erie. Who remembers Cyrus Erie? You in the Ohio Midwest area, who remembers them? Okay, Cyrus Erie, Eric Carmen, I think Wally Bryson. I may be off on all, yeah, and Jim Bonfanti, I believe, was in Cyrus Erie. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Randy is also in the Flashcubes, and he plays electric guitar and acoustic guitar in all the tracks. And they're also, the three of them are getting great help from the wonderful Fernando Perdomo on electric guitars all the way throughout, baby. Now, this is a fabulous, fabulous album, folks. It's produced by Tommy Allen himself, great producer. Love Tommy. Tommy's a great guy. And it's dedicated to the memory of Eric Carmen. So let me show you the packaging real quick. That's the front cover. I'm going to tell you all about it, folks, and why this could be album of the year for 2024. Now, it may freeze. I'm hoping it focuses in for you. But, folks, you can't understand. I'm sorry if I'm trying to hold it out. My arm's outstretched. But anyway, I don't know if that focused in. But anyway, folks, all I could tell you is this is absolutely stunning. Look at all the great stuff you can read on here. You got the CD itself. Let me get it out of the packaging here. There we go. There's the CD. There's the inside with a lot of accolades from some of the actual artists covered on this album, folks. It's absolutely fantastic. You get tons of guest spots on here from the original artists that produced this music, you know, back in the day and up till, like I said, 2009, 2010. Many of them actually appear with the Flashcubes assisting on their individual tracks, okay? Now, two of the artists that are covered on this album, who are sadly and rest in peace no longer with us, the great Eric Carmen, who the album is dedicated to, Eric Carmen, and Dwight Twilley. The two of them sent endorsements and personally praised their tracks on this album by the Flashcubes. And the quotes are inside in the inside sleeve here, folks. Great power pop, great rock and roll and pop on here. Folks, you are going to fall in love with this album. I promise you, if you're a fan of great pop, melodic, hook-filled power pop, rock and roll, you're going to love this album. Now, I have so many favorites on this album. What I love about it is 24 tracks when you think about it. That's like 2 albums worth. This would be like a double album. It's just so much music. It goes on and on. It's just, and every one hits you. And you just go, oh my God, how can it get any better? It just got better. How can it get any better? It gets better. It gets better. It gets better. It's absolutely unbelievable, folks. Now, some of my favorite, I wish I could go through every special guest on here, every performer who helps them. It's a whole thing here. There's no way I can read it all. I'm hoping it freezes. Maybe you'll be able to see it. Maybe you won't. I'm sorry. But folks, there's so many special guest names helping on this album and assisting. I could never go through it all. We'd be here all night, and I want to just do a quick review for you so you get out there and purchase this. Link will be below in the description box, folks. Some of my faves. Okay, 24 tracks. I love them all. This is A++++. There's not a bad track on here. It's just great pop music from start to finish. But the opening track, Love's Melody, originally done by the Searchers in their late 70s resurgence. Wow. What a way to start out this album with Love's Melody by the Searchers. Punch, swagger, just brings joy to you the minute you hear it. It's absolutely wonderful. Then another favorite of mine is Weakest Shade of Blue, which was originally done by the Pernice brothers, and Bob Pernice himself appears on the track. It's one of the album's best. You're going to love it. There's a song called that I wasn't too familiar with, by an artist I wasn't too familiar with, called For Life by Bertolf. That's Bertolf. Bertolf. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sorry. It is actually beautiful. It's just a wonderful song. It hit me right away. And Bertolf himself actually appears on the track. Then there's 2 great faves of mine by Eric Carmen covered on here. They cover My Girl and Someday. And Eric Carmen actually sent praise to the guys in the Half Cube saying, great job on my tracks. And they put the quote in here. So rest in peace, Eric. I'm sad that he's no longer with us, but I'm so happy he got to hear these 2 tracks by the Half Cubes, and he offered his praise and just how happy he was hearing those tracks. And what's nice about it is you have Darian Sahanaja, Matt Jardine, and Jim Lespeza from Brian Wilson's band helping on the track. So that makes it even special. And I think Darian even sings some lead vocals, and it's absolutely fabulous. Another favorite of mine is Precious to Me, the great Phil Seymour song. Rest in peace, Phil Seymour. He was wonderful. I did a video about Precious to Me not too long ago, reviewing the single from this album. So go see that. I'll put the link below. But one of my favorites is Precious to Me by the Half Cubes on here. It's just absolutely wonderful. Then they do a great Dwight Twilley cover that I love called You Were So Warm. Oh my goodness. And Dwight, again, like Eric Carmen, put his endorsement before he passed away. Dwight sent them his praises for what the great job they did on his track. And Danny Malone helps on the You Were So Warm track with the Half Cubes. One of my favorites. Again, I'm just going through some favorites, but they're all my favorites. I just can't go through every one of them. They do The Girl by the Rubinoos. I did a video about that one not too long ago. Link will be below. And John Rubin and Tommy Dunbar from the Rubinoos appear on it. They give their endorsement of it. They say it's the best version of The Girl that they've ever heard. Folks, it's fabulous. I love it. Another favorite of mine, Not Where It's At by Delamitri. I wasn't too familiar with this song by Delamitri, but wow, this could be one of the LP's best covers on here. Absolutely fabulous. I love it. Then they do another one. There's fave after fave, folks, on this album. They do Spinning the Wheel by the Hudson Brothers, done originally by the Hudson Brothers. Oh, my goodness. Mark Hudson himself appears on the track, and he sings on it along with Gary, and it's just absolutely fabulous, folks. You're going to love it. They do a fabulous version, Cheap Trick's Heaven's Falling, from their Next Position Please album. Wow, this thing has balls and swagger. I'm telling you, it's so damn good. Wait till you hear Heaven's Falling, the Cheap Trick cover by the Half Cubes on here. Pop treasures, folks. Got to keep saying it. And then finally, another favorite I'll give you before I'm out of here. You can check all the track listing, but all 24 are great. They do one of my favorite. Massachusetts is represented, baby. Massachusetts Power Pop. The Size from the 1990s. Wow, they do a version of Make You Cry. And what's cool about it is the Half Cubes are on it, but guess who else is on it? The entire band. The Size. You got Bobby LaRoche, Matt Cullen, Tommy Pluta, and Tom Borowski all appear on their cover of Make You Cry. The Size. I just was like, by the time it got to that one, I think it's like track 20 or something like that. By the time they got to that one, I mean, I'm like tears welling up in my eyes. I'm just so happy and excited with the joy that this album is bringing to me. And to see all members of The Size, one of my favorite, Northeast power pop bands of all time, all four of them playing on the track. It just melted my heart, folks. I was just so happy. So, folks, I don't know what else to say to you. I want to get this out there, but Big Steer Records, thanks to Christine and Rex over at Big Steer for supporting this, and for Tommy, oh my goodness, thank you, Tommy, for your great production. Gary and Randy for your playability on here, your singing, what you've done with these tracks. Fernando Perdomo, the unsung hero, the fourth member of the Half Cube, so to speak, and all the players on here, all the people that played on here. Oh my goodness. You got Rob Bonfiglio from Wanderlust. Rob Bonfiglio, anybody? Bonfiglio, am I pronouncing it right? He's on here. He sings on a track. It's absolutely fabulous, folks. This could be the pop album of the year. This is better than anything coming out on the pop charts right now. I'm going to tell you right now. You listen to these 24 tracks, and you come back and tell me how great this is. Taylor Swift ain't got nothing on this, baby. Let me tell you, this is top notch, okay? Taylor, give it up, baby. Give it up. You ain't got nothing on Pop Treasures. Yeah, that's right, baby. Nothing on it. Yeah, go watch some football and be quiet. Folks, Pop Treasures by the Half Cubes. Check it out, please. Links will be below to Big Steer, to my 2 videos. You're going to love it, folks. Hey, and come back and let's have a conversation. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you think I'm right. I'd love to hear. I love you all. Thank you, Half Cubes. Music is alive and well in 2024. Thank you, baby. Bye-bye, everyone.